everyone, big warm welcome from me, Carol here at OHJ Journals, and I'm here to give you an invitation to join me in the September OHJ Journals tag swap. So why have I got my Collage Weekly Planner book here or journal here for last year? Well, that's because I've got some examples that I wanted to show you in relation to the suggestive prompts. So as always, this is a tag swap. It's open to absolutely anyone that wants to take part, and all the information is in the description box below this video. I am inviting you to send me an email with 4 pieces of information in it if you wish to take part in the tag swap. The tag swap will go live on the 1st of September, and on the 1st of September I will do a draw for your tag swap partners. So if you would like to participate, please use the email address in the description box below the video to send me 4 pieces of information. Now this list is in the description box as well, but I'm quickly going to go through it with you. The first thing I need from you, or the first piece of information I need from you, is your name, please. The second piece of information is how many tag swap partners you would like to swap with. Now, please just be mindful of your time, because if you choose to swap with 10 tag swap partners, you will be making 10 tags, one to send out to each of those 10 tag swap partners, and they in turn will send one back to you. So just be mindful of your time. And also the thing is that you should be looking really to get your tags out in the post, I would say within the first 2 weeks of September. If you're like me, as soon as this invitation video goes out and I know what the suggested prompts are, then I set to and start making my tags, so that as soon as I know who my tag swap partner is on the 1st of September, when the draw is done, I can get my tags out in the post to them. So I've digressed there. The first 2 pieces of information, your name and how many tag swap partners you'd like. The third piece of information I'd like from you is the country in which you live. I don't need your address, I just need to know the country in which you live. So that's the third piece of information. And the last piece of information I need from you is an either or. I need to know whether you want to swap with people internationally or with people or partners that live in your own country. Now, the reason for this either or option is so that you can keep the shipping costs down when you send out your tags, because obviously if you post out internationally, then it is more expensive than if you post out to a tag swap partner that lives in your own country. And also, if you choose to add Happy Mail in with your tag, then obviously that can bump up the shipping cost. Now, there is no obligation at all to send out Happy Mail with your tag. This is a tag swap. If you choose to do that, then that is entirely up to you. So, as I've mentioned, those are the 4 pieces of information that I need from you. The email address where to send that information to is in the description box below the video. The closing date for getting your email to me is by the end of this month, so the end of August, the 31st of August, and it's 12 noon on that date. So emails, RSVP emails to me no later than 12 noon GMT time on the 31st of August, because I will do the draw live on my channel on the 1st of September. As I always say with these tag swaps, I will then email you within the next 24 to 48 hours after the draw to confirm who your tag partner is, and also to provide you with their email address so that you can contact them directly, swap your postal addresses, and get your tags out in the post to them. Okay, I will email everybody to acknowledge receipt of the RSVP emails asking to participate in the tag swap on the 30th of August. Okay, the only thing I need to mention now is the suggested prompts. As always, you can make a tag to whatever size and on whatever theme you like. This is your tag swap. Do whatever you are happy with. But I know some of you like a bit of a challenge, so I always try and include 3 suggested prompts. And I went to hold up 4 fingers there, didn't I? 3 suggested prompts. You can use the prompts if you want to. You can use one or all of them if you want to, or you can do your own thing. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so the suggested prompts. The first one, something whimsical or inspired by a portrait or a painting. There's loads of options there, and that's the reason why I've got out my Marguerite Miller Collage Weekly Planner journal from last year, because I wanted to show you what whimsical might look like to you. Now, to me, and I can't find my piece of paper here, to me, having an owl with a crown on his head is whimsical. Where's the other one? Here it is, tucked away in here. Having a fairy hanging onto a bird's head is something whimsical, as too is having a frog with a top hat on a penny farthing. Those are whimsical images, but whimsical can mean absolutely anything to you. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It can be whatever whimsical means to you. So the other thing was inspired by a portrait or a painting. So for example, you might see a picture of the Mona Lisa and think that that might be nice to include on your tag as a focal element. You might feel that there is a photograph that is a family portrait, and you might want to include something like that on your tag, or you might want to include one of the Tim Holtz paper dolls with wings on your tag. Whatever inspired by a portrait or painting or whimsical means to you. So that's the first prompt. The second prompt is pockets. Now, that means any sort of pocket. So you could put a pocket on the front of your tag or on the back of your tag. You might put a pocket actually inside your tag if you make one that is double-sided. Your pocket might be a vertical pocket, or it might be a horizontal pocket. You might choose to make your pocket out of fabric or vellum or paper. You might even want to create a pocket on your tag by just gluing on a glassine bag or an envelope or something along those lines. Any sort of pocket. And actually saying that, you might decide that you want to make a standard tag and put it in a pocket. So entirely up to you. So that is the second prompt, pockets. And the third prompt is safety pin. Okay, so you might choose to use a safety pin or a bulb pin or a garment pin, as they're sometimes called, by putting it on the front as part of an embellishment, say with fabric and lace. It might be a rusted safety pin, for example. You might want to make your safety pin or your garment pin into a side dangle and hang it off the side of your tag. Or you might want to loop it through any ribbon or lace or string that you put at the top of your tag, if you like doing that at the top of your tags. You might want to thread buttons or beads through your safety pin. So those are some examples. Or perhaps instead of putting lace, ribbon or thread at the top of your tag through a hole or a slit there, you might decide that you want to incorporate your safety pin by putting some fabric through it and sewing it to the top of your tag to make that sort of topper on your tag. So lots of options there, and I'm sure you'll come up with loads more for any or all of these 3 prompts. So there we go, everybody. I will love you and leave you, and once again just mention that all the information is in the description box below the video. If you are unsure and would like more information, again, use that email address that's below the video to email me. I am away, but I will try and pick up any emails with questions and queries. If you are first timers and not sure about taking part in the tag swap, trust me, they are great fun. I haven't had anybody yet that has said that they haven't enjoyed doing them. The hardest part for first timers is actually committing to doing the tag swap and sending me that RSVP email saying you want to participate. So if you're thinking about it, just go for it. I really do think you'll have a ball. So that's all from me for today, everybody. I look forward to receiving your emails, and I can't wait for the 1st of September when we do the draw and we get the tag swap underway. So until then, everybody, happy crafting, keep smiling. Bye bye now.